I was invited by a friend of mine to do a private pick at her parents' house. I am still listing up Christmas items and some of my vintage dishes. These are the Franciscan Desert Rose. I started with the berry bowls. I grabbed this sweater to list it up because it is sweater weather now, and I'm trying to fill up my Poshmark closet. This is a bit dark, but these are some of the items that I could see that are in the boxes. She wrapped up a bunch. This is all from her parents' house. I'll show you more about this later. We are taking care of our dog, Lola. We share her with my daughter and son-in-law, and Lola and I are just on the porch enjoying some coffee. I had quite a few pieces of this Franciscan Desert Rose. I list them up in lots based on condition. This is a fairly large Tonala bowl, and it has a hanger on the back, so you can hang it on the wall if you want. I am getting closer and closer to my listing goal. I am putting these all on eBay and cross-posting them to Poshmark. I love the pattern on the back of these leggings. These are made by Fabletics. Right as I was just finishing up listing these leggings, it was my 599th listing. I heard a cha-ching. I sold some sneakers on eBay and they're in the bin, but as I'm looking very quickly on the top, they are not on the top. So I'm going to have to dig down in the bin to get them out. Once they're out, I'll show you what they are. So that's been happening to me as I'm listing. Things are selling, so then I have to keep listing. So I grabbed this vintage flatware and I quickly listed these items. And one more item for my Poshmark closet. I got them dug out, but I have another sale. I'm going to go and grab that and we'll talk about them together. The second sale is easy to find. It's right here. Let me take it over to my light box. Now I have both items over here. Let's talk about these. These are Skechers. Look at the cute design on them. They are my size, but I had them listed up on eBay. I paid around $4 for them, and I sold them for $20 plus shipping. Oh, I'll just show you the inside there. It just says memory foam in there. What's funny about me selling these is I was getting close to my listing goal of 600 listings. I was posting up my 599th listing when I heard the cha-ching, and it was these. So this is what I sold. So then I hurried up and I listed 3 more items so that I'd have 601. And then later on, a couple hours later, I heard another cha-ching, and it was this item right here. I am so happy with making my goal. I worked so hard on that. I actually started that back in July. I had like 389 listings. And I kept listing. Of course, you're selling things along the way, so you have to make up for all of your sales, plus keep adding more and more. I even took vacations in there and weekends away, all of that. And I finally made my goal. I am so happy with that. But that's not the finish line. There is no finish line when you're a reseller. My stretch goal is 800 listings. If I keep selling things and I never get to that goal, I'm fine with that too. But I am going to keep listing. Now let's get back to this item. I just got this. Speaking of vacations, my husband and I were coming back from Atlantic City, stopped in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania at a Goodwill, and I bought this. It says Chantilly. I cannot say the name. It's just a beautiful like trinket dish. It's all glazed on the inside here. I paid $2.99 for it, and I sold it for $14.44 plus shipping. I was invited by a friend of mine to do a private pick at her parents' house. I thought it would be nice while the weather is still good to look at all of this. I'm going to have to tear this open. To look at all this and tell you what it is that I was able to get from my friend. My friend's parents are selling the family home. They've already downsized into assisted living, and there is like decades and decades worth of items. I couldn't take it all for sure. We toured around the whole house, and then I happened to see some of these dishes and some of the items as we went through some of them very quickly, and then she showed me some along the way. Went right to donation. I certainly cannot take on a whole household full of goods in order to resell them. But there was some that she had. They're just so pretty. These are Pier 1. These are vintage Pier 1 for sure. And let's see what this one. And this one is Nautica Bermuda Tableware. Now that's a name that is a bolo. Pretty serving bowl there. So there's a whole bunch of these bowls. Let's see what else there is. Okay, so these are all those bowls in there. I might not unwrap everything. Let's see what we got here. Painter's tape. That's a good way of keeping it kind of together. Oh, look at this pretty bowl coming out. Oh, look at that. Definitely vintage. Noritake, contemporary, fine china. Is it Tona? No, it's Iona. Iona is the pattern name. Very pretty. So I am going to be cleaning these up and listing them for my friend. Like, I do this for my other friends too, and I sell them, and then less, you know, all the fees and all that, then we take the money and we all go out on it. And I usually keep track of whose items I'm selling, how much I sell them for, and kind of keep an account. And it's just like me and that other person going out. So I don't like split the proceeds or anything like that, but we all get to enjoy the proceeds. Now it's ironic. I have plates like this. I have this exact pattern. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to look upstairs. Still has like a barcode on there. This is also Nautica Bermuda Tableware. These look to be in really good condition. Okay, so I looked down through this stack. They're all the same as that one I just showed you. And then I have a little box on this side. I have a box right here. I'm doing this outside. It's just so beautiful. Beautiful fall weather. It's one of the last times I might be able to do anything outside other than being bundled up for the winter. Oh my goodness, look at that. You know, I remember it now that I see it again, but I couldn't have told you what was in that box. Look at that. It's a chicken. It says, what is that, Doris? Davis Designs? I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to Google Lens that. Lots of crazing on this, and it looks like there's more of them in there. I'm not sure how much all of this is worth, but I'm going to be cleaning it up and listing it, and as I sell it, I'll tell you how much I got for it. I dug a little deeper into this pile because I thought it was just the bowls, but as I looked, there was actually matching plates. So it kind of looked like that in terms of a table setting. These are so pretty. And these are, yeah, these are the pear ones. Blueberry spray. Ooh, I'll have to look these up. If I do look up comps, I will put it in the video here. If not, like I said, you'll see it when I sell it. And what did I put over here? This is, oh, that's just more of the bowls. That's more of these bowls. Okay. Now, my last item, this was something, it's funny, it was underneath the couch, which is an interesting place to store it. If you don't have a lot of room, but you have a little bit of room under your couch and there's carpeting under there, you can just slide your casserole dishes under there, especially your holiday ones, if they don't fit in your china cabinet. This is Lennox Holiday Bakeware. This definitely has to be vintage. These are all fairly clean, just a little bit of touch up in terms of getting them ready to be listed. And I am pretty excited about this private pick. I am seeing a theme here. These are all blue and white. So pretty. Right when I thought I was done, the box that had the chicken plates in it, I looked a little deeper in that, and I found a bunch of these bowls that actually match this serving bowl here. This is also the Nautica Bermuda tableware, made in Portugal. I am super excited about all of these dishes. I think it's going to be a really good flip. So curiosity got the best of me, so I looked this up, and it is Giuseppe Dovis. You can see it there. And this is Dovis Designs. He has other ones with crabs and other, say, animals on the plates. This is going to go somewhere in that $10 to $12 range, even though it's just a salad plate. With the Pier 1 items, the bowls should go anywhere from like $8 to $10 a piece. Same with the plates, the salad plates. This is the Calico pattern for this particular Nautica Bermuda tablewares. This bowl is the soup bowl, and this is a serving bowl, so this will go for a little bit more, maybe in that $14 to $16 range. And this is in that $8 to $10 range. Now this is that Nortaki Iona pattern with the real delicate flowers on it with the gold trim. And this serving dish actually goes for a bit more. I'm going to expect to get somewhere in that $22 to $24 range for it. And this is really hard to price out. I found a rectangle one, and I think it went for around $40 or so. So for this Lennox casserole dish, this oval one, I'm thinking in that $35 to $45 range for this item. And then the plates, and I'm not sure how many I have of everything, but this also will go somewhere in that, it's kind of a weird, it's anywhere from like $10 up to $17 a piece for these. It might be condition. These are in really, really good condition. I've actually found this before. In fact, I think I still have my plates that are already listed up on eBay. I'm going to have to take a look at mine because I think the condition on mine is a little more worn than these. And that makes a big difference when you're pricing items. I am back upstairs and I'm listing up a mixed lot of Reed & Barton flatware. This is the set that my daughter and I found when we went thrifting together recently. And I also listed up this Marcrest Atomic Starburst fork. What's kind of funny about me listing up this Reed & Barton mixed lot of flatware is that this isn't even part of that 20 pounds of flatware. When I said I had extras all over the place, I have a lot of extra flatware that I'm going to be digging out and mixing it in between all of my other listings. I just heard the cha-ching, and I just listed this up minutes ago. Let me get my little light on in here. There we go, you can see it a little bit better. It's sold. And I never do this, but I actually clicked on the buyer's profile on eBay. Maybe I should do that more often, but I clicked on it. I was like, why did this sell so fast? I put it as pattern unknown because I don't know the pattern. And here, this guy buys and sells only flatware. So what he does is he buys all of these mixed lots, and then he lists them up and he sells the individual pieces. Okay, I'll be shipping this out tomorrow. Oh, no, tomorrow is Sunday. I will be shipping this out on Monday. The whole batch of silverware was only $1, and I assigned 75 cents to this lot and 25 cents to that Marcrest fork. And I sold this for $34.99 plus shipping. I'll see you guys later.